everybody, we're back for the next segment of our Songfest concert. And I hope that you're enjoying this. This is a song we do a lot. It's about some windy old weather and finding some whales. Don't forget the hand motions, which I'll do a little bit of here. Come all of you people and listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the whales of the sea in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. Together it's like this with both hands. Well, up jumped the humpback, singing her song, jumping and laughing and splashing along in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. And then comes a blue whale, if I do recall. Of all the big ones, he's the biggest of all in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. The wind blows, we'll all sail together. And then comes the right whale, we've left such a few. I've sailed the world over and saw only two. Whoops, I gotta do that right. In this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. And there's the finback, swimming right in, chasing a school of 1,000 tearing in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. How about the dolphin with her bottle nose? She is a good friend that everyone knows in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. And then there's the orca, a killer they say, but it is the whalers who merit that name in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. So the leaders of nations, we all must agree, the killing of whales, it must stop. Everybody clap twice. In this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. One last time. In this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all sail together. And there we are, we're all together. Thank you. Well, one of the songs that we have sung over all these years in our Songfests was a song that was one of Jerry Dunlap's favorite songs. He was the man who founded this camp many years ago, and I have lost track of how long ago that really was, 40 something. And anyway, this is a song that he loved dearly, and so when we sing this song, we think of Jerry and how much good he has done by bringing this camp here for all of the world to enjoy, all of the world here in Central Ohio and far beyond, because you just never know how far away people come from to come to this wonderful camp, Camp Nuhop. Yesterday, a child went out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises of someday make up his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 years and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to cartwheels through the town. But you tell them, take your time, it won't be long now, until you drag your feet just to slow those old circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years go by, and now the boy is 20. His dreams have lost a lot of grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams and better dreams aplenty before those last revolving years are through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So this next song is called The Old Blue Suit, and we have two versions of it here. The first one is the original version, written by Jerry Rasmussen. The second version is the same tune with lyrics that were started by counselors way back in the early 90s, which is way long ago, when I first started doing the Songfest concerts. And so for years I asked them to write the song, and it never happened, so then I took it upon myself to write the song, and that song is called The Old Camp Shirt, and it tells the story of a young camper who comes to camp. And you know, it's a tradition at Camp Nuhop, for those of you who don't know about this wonderful camp, that every year you get a camp shirt. And so as the story unfolds in this song, the camper gets a shirt and grows into it and becomes eventually a counselor, which is indeed exactly what happens at Camp Nuhop. And eventually becomes the director of the camp. And that hasn't happened yet, but you never know. When he was a young boy, 16 years, bursting at the elbows, right behind the ears, Papa called him in and he sat him in a chair, saying, "Son, I think it's time you had a suit to wear." It was his old suit, the one he used to wear, with the pants all shiny and the cuffs worn bare. He never had much, but he always bought the best, and in his old blue suit today they're laying him to rest. Every Friday evening, driving into town in his 37 Chevy with the top rolled down, waving at the ladies, he'd give his horn a toot, sitting there a-beaming in his old blue suit. It was his old blue suit, the one he used to wear, with the pants all shiny and the cuffs worn bare. He never had much, but he always bought the best, and in his old blue suit today they're laying him to rest. A wedding or a funeral, a party or a dance, better brush the jacket, don't forget to press the pants, polish on his shoes, Vitalis on his hair. He always looked the finest every time he'd wear his old blue suit, the one he used to wear, with the pants all shiny and the cuffs worn bare. He never had much, but he always bought the best, and in his old blue suit today they're laying him to rest. Over at the feed store only yesterday, everyone was talking about how he passed away. And when he meets Peter on that golden stair, I guess I won't have to tell you what he'll wear. It was his old blue suit, the one he used to wear, with the pants all shiny and the cuffs worn bare. He never had much, but he always bought the best, and in his old blue suit today they're laying him to rest. It was his old blue suit, the one he used to wear, with the pants all shiny and the cuffs worn bare. He never had much, but he always bought the best, and in his old blue suit today they're laying him to rest. So following that is first he was a camper, 6 years old, came here from far away, or so I'm told. He got himself a t-shirt from head to toe, it reached, it doubled as a nightshirt or a towel at the beach. It was his old camp shirt, the one he used to wear, with the pits all sweaty and the sleeves worn bare. It didn't cost much, 'cause Jerry is so cheap. We found it in the freebie pile way down deep. He came back every year until he was 16. The shirt was fitting better, now it was above his knees. He wore his on the slip and slide, got it full of mud. He only washed it once when it was full of crud. It was his old camp shirt, the one he used to wear, with the pits all sweaty and the sleeves worn bare. It didn't cost much, 'cause Jerry is so cheap. We found it in the freebie pile way down deep. He was playing games when he was a counselor. His favorite shirt got stretched and torn in a tug of war. He saved it from destruction when he tied it round his head. That night he fixed it with a needle and some thread. It was his old camp shirt, the one he used to wear, with the pits all sweaty and the sleeves worn bare. It didn't cost much, 'cause Jerry is so cheap. We found it in the freebie pile way down deep. Now he's the director of this blessed place. You see him everywhere with a smile upon his face. He has so many t-shirts, he could own a shop, but the best one is the one he got from Camp Nuhop. It was his old camp shirt, the one he used to wear, with the pits all sweaty and the sleeves worn bare. It didn't cost much, 'cause Jerry is so cheap. We found it in the freebie pile way down deep. So that line about Jerry being cheap, he was frugal, and he was not afraid to express that, and everybody appreciates that still to this very day, because that is why Camp Nuhop is such a success. And you have to check that out if you don't know, if you just happen to be watching this and don't know about Camp Nuhop. It is a wonderful place for kids with learning disabilities and some behavioral disorders, and it's a fabulous. I've been going there for years, and it's my favorite place to visit and sing songs. So I'm going to close this out, and up the next segment I'm going to do is going to include my dobro, which to all Camp Nuhoppers is named Bob. So we will come back. I will come back with Bob for this next segment, and I will see you soon. Thank you, and take care.